So dear students, welcome back to class. So in today's class we will discuss your 13th unit, that is meaning and uses of index numbers. So what is index number? Index numbers are most commonly used in the study of the economic status of a particular region. The index numbers defines the level of a variable relative to the level in a particular period of time span. Index numbers serves as a measure to study the change in the effects of all the factors that cannot be measured or estimated on a direct basis. Index numbers occupy an important place due to their efficacy in measuring the extent of economic changes across a stipulated period. It helps to study such changes effects due to factors that cannot be easily or directly measured. Here are some definitions of index numbers. According to Croxton and Cowden, index numbers are devices for measuring differences in the magnitude of a group of related variables. According to Speisel, an index number is a statistical measure designed to show changes in a variable or a group of related variables with respect to time, geographical locations, and other characteristics. So, what are the characteristics? On the basis of concept and definition, we can say that index numbers are having following characteristics. It is expressed in percentage. Index numbers are expressed in percentage, so they remove this barrier, although we do not use the percentage sign. Then relative measures of net changes. Index numbers measures a net or relative change in a variable or a group of variables. For example, if the price of a certain commodity rise from rupees 10 in the year 2007 to rupees 15 in year 2017, the price index number will be 150, showing that there is an increase of 50% in the prices over this period. Then the third characteristic is measure changes over a period of time or in a two or more places. Index numbers measures the net change among the relative variables over a period of time or at two or more places. For example, change in price, change in production, change and more over the two periods or at two places. Specialized average. Simple average like mean, median, mode and more can be used to compare the variables having similar units. Then measuring changes that are not directly measurable. As we know, cost of living, business activities and more are complex things that are not directly measurable. With the help of index number, it is possible to study the relative changes in such phenomena. So, what are the uses of index number? It helps us in measuring changes in the standard of living as well as price level. As you know, we compare consumer index, we compare crime index, we can construct living index, then expenditures, then weighted average. So it helps in measuring changes in a standard of living. Wage rates regulation inconsistent with the changes in the price level. With the determination of price level, wage rates may be revised. Government policies are framed following the index numbers of prices. This price stability inherent to fiscal and economic policies is based on index numbers. It gives a pointer for international comparison concerning different economic variables, for instance, living standards between two countries. So, what are the advantages of index number? It adjusts primary data at varying cost, which is useful for deflating. It facilitates the transformation from nominal wages to real wages. Index numbers are extensive in economies and help in framing or appropriate policies. Such findings help with the establishment of researcher as well. It helps in case of trends such as drawing outcomes for irregular forces and cyclic forces. Index numbers can be leveraged in case of future development of activities in the economic sphere. This time series analysis is utilized for the determination of trends and cyclic developments. The number is useful in measuring the changes that takes place in standard of living in different countries over an established period. Thank you.